Okay, I just finished a book last night and I need to talk to you about it. And it is Sadie Kincaid's The Auction. If you've read this, I need you to chime in and let me know if you felt the same way about these things. Disclaimer, I am not a fan of dark romance, but I'm a huge fan of Beauty and the Beast. And when I saw the similarities of some of the themes in this to Beauty and the Beast and feel like I have FOMO of all the hype around dark romance, I thought I would give it another shot. The genre, not the author. This is my first book by her. Prior to finishing this book, had just finished a wonderfully written book. I am very much in like my lit fic era. I'm starting to kind of get a taste for certain kind of prose and depth to the characters and things like that. So I wasn't expecting this to be like a wonderful piece of literature, but I was open to trying it and keeping my mind open. Here are some things that I could have did without. First thing that just gave me the ick immediately, and I had a lot of trouble with kind of wrapping my head around it, was the introduction of Netflix, the actual word Netflix, not just talking about watching TV, but having their own account and talking about streaming platforms and things. And there was a lot of talk of TV. And I found it to be so off-putting and out of place. Like it would pull me away from the story and the environment, which was set beautifully and described beautifully, like as this gothic, dark place. And I was there, I was feeling the like velvet drapes and the dark moodiness of it all. And then there were two references in one chapter, I believe, to like Netflix. And I'm like, why are we going there? Why? What is this adding to the story? I don't know. Maybe some of the things that I do feel like could have been left out might have been things that made it more enjoyable or relatable or funny for you. I don't know. This is why I want to hear what you guys think of it. But for me, it completely pulled me out. And having this beautiful library, and I'm picturing like Beauty and the Beast and like, the floors or the shelves of books and the sliding ladder. And then this sorry, I was just so like, can we just not? Can we just leave TV out of it? And can we especially leave streaming platforms out of it, please? Second thing that gave me just this like, it just felt not, it shouldn't be in there. And this is an ex you've had. And if you've read the book, you might be thinking this could be related to a different part of the book. But the part I'm referring to is more of the purchasing of these. And I won't say too much about it, but I felt like that was unnecessary. And also that same feeling of like pulling me out of this world that we're in. And it was just weird. I was like, why is this a part? Unnecessary. There were some things I did like about the book. But I think the things that pulled me out of the story and the amount of like explicit scenes in this is off the charts. So if you do want something that's very explicit, then this definitely will give you that. I read through those chapters so fast, just skimming through. And I don't know what it is. It's like some people will read a lit fic and feel like it's boring to read about like people's lives and feelings and thoughts and stuff. I find it boring reading about sex scenes. I feel like not like been there, done that, because I haven't done that. I mean, it just, there's quite a bit that happens, But I feel like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, got it. Cool. Yeah, I know that these are possibilities and these are things that happen and these are things that some people like. And, but it just felt like so like, oh my gosh, okay, there's more. Like, let's get back to, I guess I was looking forward to getting back to the story. I didn't mind the tension and, some of the sex scenes. I just felt it was so like, so much of it. Again, I guess that's the whole point. Again, I'm not judging anybody who loves it. Like, if that's what you want, this will give you that. I just found it was like, oh my God, can we get back to the story now? Cool. Like, there's more to the story than just that. But anyway, the last thing that I could have did without butter. You'll never look at butter the same. So anyway, I cannot rate this book. I have no idea how to rate it. I have no idea really how I felt about it. I powered through last night and finished like 3/4 of the book. I mean, I read it the whole night long, but I stayed up to make sure I finished it at least because it was worth. I didn't want to DNF it, which I DNF books left, right, and center, but I didn't want to because I wanted to see if it was going to turn around and kind of get through it and say, okay, I got through it, and do I like it? Do I not like it? I'm not a dark romance girly. I feel like if I have to like fly through or skim or skip parts of a book, there's so many other books that I would prefer to read that have a little bit more depth to them. Again, I'm trying to be like, surface level judging this book because for some people they eat it up and love it. But I think what I'm getting to is that just like, yeah, this is kind of just like, I think it's safe to say that there's many other books that I am excited to get to and want to get to, and I can now close the case on whether or not I can or will want to get back into a dark romance book. Left on a cliffhanger. That was cool. Kind of intrigued as to where it goes, but not enough to have to read another full book and endure all the things that happened. Yeah, anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts about this.